Hey, we're going to make a motivational poster. That's where you have a black border around the picture. Then you have like a one word text, and then you have a sentence going along with it to kind of illustrate with the picture. So I got this picture off the internet. It's basically 2100 by 1400. I'm going to go ahead and change that size. I'm going to say image, scale image. I'm going to change it to 1200. If I hit enter, it's going to change this number. That's because this little chain here is locked. See how it changed it there? If it's unlocked, it's just going to change the width and not the height. So that just keeps it proportional. I'm going to hit scale. And so it changed my image size. Now it's 1200 by 800. This down here is the amount that I'm able to view. So really I'm only viewing 25% or 1/4 of the picture. So I could view 100%, but that's too big. I'm going to zoom out. So I'm going to go at 50%. The next thing I want to do is enlarge my canvas. I'm going to put that black border around it. So I'm going to go to image and go to canvas size. And I'm going to change my canvas size to 1400 by 1200. And then you can see how I'm going to hit enter. You can see here what it did. I can move this around. I could also click center and move this up a little bit, kind of place it where I want to, and hit resize. And so I'm going to hit my minus key to zoom out so you can see the transparency. I'm going to come over here on my layers dialog and hit new layer, and I could hit the white background or foreground. Let me just close that out. And that's my foreground. This is my background. So I want the same color as my foreground. I'm going to hit OK and change it to black. Now this layer is like a sheet of paper on top of this one. You can move these sheets of paper. So I'm putting the sheet of paper down below. Come to my move tool, kind of adjust this where I want it. Alright, I think I'm going to put it right there. This is my text tool. It's always good to kind of hit your size first. I'm going to try 50, and instead of black, I'm going to go with white. I'm going to hit OK, and then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to type choices. I want it a little bit bigger, so I'm going to hit Control A on the inside, and I'm going to change it from 50 to about 100. Hit enter, and I don't like that font, so I'm going to come to my fonts, and I'm going to go through and kind of pick a font that I like. You can pick whatever font you want, but you can just kind of go through all of the fonts, pick one that you like. I'm going to use that one for now. Alright, I'm going to use Pristina as my font. I'll click on my move tool. Get right there. Now I'm going to add a little saying underneath. I'm going to say choices. Have a direct impact on your future. I hit Control A and it selected all my text. I'm going to change this to 70 just to see if I like it or not. Go to my move tool. Click undo. Now notice you got to click exactly on the letter to move it. If you have a hard time clicking on the letter, if you're on your move tool, you can hit move the active layer. I'll come back to my layers icon over here, and I'm on this layer. So wherever I click, it'll move that particular layer. I click on choices, I can move that layer. Then if I click the bottom layer, it removes that layer border. That's what that yellow dotted dash line, you can see the layer border on each of those. The layer border there. So that dotted line is just the layer. Next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and file and then export it. Whenever you export it, you're going to use your last name, first name. You could just use type in poster and then be sure to always put JPG. There's the bell. Time to go.